into the Lions and the Bucs. This is my favorite game this week. You got a Lions team 4-1. You got the Bucs coming off the bye 3-1. Bucs plus 3 dog at the house over 44. When I set this one up, I actually had this as I had the Bucs favored in this game because the Lions as a road favorite is a rare thing. Even when you're a bad team over the years, the Lions still wouldn't make the Lions the favorite on the road. We've changed our course of thinking when it comes to the Lions now, Jeff. They're now one of those teams. So them being a favorite on the road this week is no surprise because I think they have this idea that the Bucs got figured out in that game against the Eagles, and we saw who they really are and all that good stuff. But let's keep it real. They played the Eagles. The Eagles are going to give everybody fits. The Eagles are going to give everybody a game that looks like they're not on the level of being a superior NFL team. I still believe in what the Buccaneers are doing because the Buccaneers are doing everything up under the radar, and you're not believing in what they're going to do. You know what I mean? They want to favor Atlanta, they want to favor New Orleans, but they want to keep overlooking the Bucs. The Bucs have been the team that's won this division the last 2 years. So why wouldn't they be able to win the division this year? Todd Bowles has been there for the last 5, and he's collected 4 of them while he's been there. So it's not tough for him to win his division. And he knows that they win the division by winning games like this one. And the Lions are vulnerable for this type of situation where everything goes kind of wrong because they haven't really been challenged like that yet. Let's keep it real. Their first 2 games were probably their toughest games of the season. When you look at the rest of their schedule, the Lions have pretty much have ripped apart teams that are going to be drafted in the top 15 this year. But that's no excuse. You can only play what's in front of you. And what the Lions are doing is very, very incredible this season. You see that they've truly turned the corner. But you also see that the Bucs are a very veteran-laden team, and they have what it takes. They have the right coach in place. And I think they have the better coach when it comes into this game. I know everybody loves Campbell because he used to play in the NFL, and he has that let's go and win it for the Duke. You know what I mean? Whatever attitude that is. You know what I mean? That Newt Rodney motivational speaking, all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, when it comes down to X's and O's, I feel like Todd's a much better coach. And you putting Todd Bowles' defense against the Detroit Lions offense, and I feel like his defense wins out in this game. I'm taking the Bucs as my good news only dog bet of the week. Plus 145 on the Bucs at home. Come on, you give me the Bucs at home plus 145. And you know what, Jeff? Before I hand it over to you, this reminds me of one of those old school Fox games from about 95, 96 when the Lions and the Bucs were both in the NFC Central. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a ton of fun in this game. Barry going against Sapp and Lynch and the boys. You remember those games, Jeff. I hope you do, But those games were a lot of fun because that's when they first went from being the creamsicle gang to being the brick boys. That's when they changed their jerseys and everything. But all in all, Jeff, what are your thoughts on this game?
That was my initial thought is that we're waiting for a hiccup from the Lions. They had the one hiccup at home against Seattle. Now look what they've done on the road. They went into Kansas City and won an opening night, and then they go into Lambeau Field and whitewash them on a primetime game. The MVP to the Lions this year, hands down, is Aiden Hutchinson. He is a force. He can't be stopped. So as I put together my thought process and looked at the numbers here, as much as I like the underdog and the upset home dog coming off a bye, I think Aiden Hutchinson and the Lions D will be the key here. I look for the Lions D to give Baker fits. I look for the Lions D to get a pick 6 here and score. I took the Lions money line minus 165. I left the points on the board. I think the Lions keep making statements. I think they get to 5-1, and I think it's a big win for them on the road in Tampa. Look for Mr. Montgomery to keep doing what he's doing. Maybe Jamar Gibbs finally gets rolling. We don't know. Don't know if St. Brown will be playing this game. Josh Reynolds has played great. The Sam Laporta rookie tight end has been phenomenal. I like everything I'm seeing with this Lions team. Let's keep it rolling with the Lions, Pops.
All right, sounds good. We're going to take one final commercial break, and when we get back, we're going to go through our final late game, and then we're also going to go through our Sunday night and Monday night football games as well too.